Hello, it is Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Sunday crossword today, so we're going to be solving a big Sunday grid, and I'm going to attempt to do it quickly. That is unusual on Sunday, but as I mentioned yesterday, I have a very busy week this week. I'm up very early this morning, and I have to be out of the flat pretty early as well. So I have a very small window in which to get these videos filmed every morning this week. And so I thought, why don't I make this a speedrun week instead of a single speedrun day on Monday? I'm going to try and solve all of these puzzles quickly this week. It'll help me ensure I keep to my schedule of getting the crossword out every day, and I might even have time to record some of the other puzzles that I usually record, which I'm worried I won't have time for this week either. So yeah, this is going to be a week of speedruns. We'll see how it goes, and we'll start with this Sunday crossword. In any case, today's speedy edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Mike Williams, Orange Piku, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Patchett. Thank you so much to those 4 benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It is their generous support that keeps this channel going and inspires me to keep recording even when I've got very early mornings and very little time. I do really appreciate it. Weeks like this are a direct result of this kind of support, so thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel in this way. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there is, of course, the Let's Check the Crosses official Daily Solve mug. Thank you to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a Sunday puzzle, so it has a title, Books of the Bible. Very curious to see what this is about. It's a collaborative construction by Jill Rafaloff and Michelle Sontarp, each of whom has constructed a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. As I said, I'm going to attempt to solve this quickly. This will be the first of our week of speedruns. Let's start solving. Ease up. A lay, maybe leader of the pack. Alpha, yeah, it's probably a lay. H, no, I don't think it is actually. Turn up, like some 401k contributions. Phased or something? Freeze. Maybe this isn't alpha. Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, that'll be from the Bible. Freeze. Halt. 2006 mockumentary about a Kazakh journalist. Oh, that's Borat. High-speed travel option. I mean, arguable whether it's high speed, but that's the Acela in the U.S. To ease up is to abate. There we go. Squealer's activity is tattling. H to Hera Eta. There we go. Turn up is to locate something. Like some 401k contributions are pre-tax. To glorify is to exalt something or someone. Bolo, e.g., is an arm, like a weapon. Hypothetical. No, ifs. Bolo. What is that? I don't know. Sodom and Gomorrah. Besides, else. At a. No, I must have something wrong. Outpouring of Pandora's box of the ills. Oh, right. So this is extol is glorify. A tale of. Right. Sound and fury or something. Bolo, e.g., is a tie, a bolo tie. West Pointer is a dog breed, presumably. Setting for a landscape. Thoroughly enjoyed with up. 8 up. Organization with the Nuggets and the Nets. That's the NBA? Yeah. Screen, setting for a landscape. Rubbish receptacle is a bin. If all goes perfectly, at best, this is not a breed. Getting all sorts of things wrong today. West Pointer. I don't know. Oh, that's a military academy. A cadet. Setting for a landscape. Canada? That's not right. The 10 plagues. Deadly something. Screen. Vet? Death something? Canvas. A painting. Rubbish receptacle is an ash bin. Weasel with a black-tipped tail. A stoat. Farmyard call could be ba. The 10 plagues. Death of something. Gullible sort. No, maybe death on. Naif. Could be a gullible sort. Part of TGIF. Fry. Thank God it's Friday. Mathematician Paul. Well, I don't know. We'll see if I recognize him once we have more. Oh, Cosi fan tutti is a Mozart opera. First year law student informally, 1L. Part of a trunk. So what is this? Oh, it's A Tale of Two Cities. Right. Okay, of course. Sodom and Gomorrah, and then we're using the Dickens title there, Tale of Two Cities. Ere long is anon, soon, in kind of archaic language. Part of a trunk. I'm not sure. Shoe fly desserts, pies. That's a kind of pie. Part of a trunk. Oh, a human waste. New Yorkies say what? A pet. Calendar notation abbreviation. Could be something like September or something. Samson and Delilah. Okay, so we're punnily referring to our biblical stories here. Season ticket holders presumably are fans. Confidence. What might be right but not left? Baseball Hall of Famer Mel Ott. There we go. Classic crossword answer. Ants on a log. Celery stick snack studded with raisins. Sing-song syllable tra like tra-la-la. Counterfeit something shun. Janice something at 17 singer. Ian, whoop it up. Celebrate. Certain trig functions. Signs. Counterfeit. Like pickles, but not cucumbers. So like problems or difficulties. Where the coxswain sits. Is it the bow? Not sure if that's right. Certain or aft or something. Death on two legs? No. Death on certain head jurors. Foremen on a jury. Blank start Game of Thrones patriarch. Oof, not sure. Unity. Cohesion. In a fury. Ired? Very angry. Blue material. Denim? Oh, acidic. Pickles are acidic. Counterfeit is imitation. There we go. Literary fairy queen, Queen Mab, referenced in Shakespeare, for instance. Print ready could be edited. Ned Stark must be the Game of Thrones patriarch. The 10 Plagues, Death on the Nile. Okay, there we go. Oh, so they're novels specifically. Oh, books of the Bible. Sorry, I should have caught on to that. So Death on the Nile is the Agatha Christie novel, and then that's punnily referring to the 10 Plagues. Okay, great. Where the coxswain sits is aft, indeed. Mathematician Paul O. Yeah, I know this name. Erdos, right? You could have your Erdos numbers, how many degrees away from publishing with Paul Erdos you were. Hopeless from the start for short would be DOA, dead on arrival. Delegate could be to assist. No, it's kind of the other way around. Casablanca role, Ilsa. Painter's medium could be oil paint. Delegate, assign someone to a job or role. Samson and Delilah. Oh, I just can't quite get it. New York, you say. What might be right but not left? Confidence. Okay, I'm going to need to keep going. Fix. Calendar notation abbreviation. Diamond stats. RBIs. That's the stat that I know. Yankees nickname until 2016. That might be A-Rod. Look at that. Two baseball things crossing. My eye. I bet. Yeah, right. Wielder of a red lightsaber. The Sith from Star Wars. Big name and bubbly. Moet, the champagne. Dangerous liaisons. There we go. So that's Samson and Delilah. Great. Okay. Pull to open. Calendar notation. So-called Hollywood of the South. Atlanta? A lot of filming there. Dilapidated. Like a ratty old place. Moonfish. Opa. Calendar notation. Appointment. There we go. New York, you say, is a pub. Okay. Pull to open. Don't know why I can't see what that is. Confidence is faith. What might be right but not left? A right angle, but there's no such thing as a left angle. Fix is to rig something, is to fix it, like a sports match. Pull to open would be to draw something open, I guess. Noah's Ark. Why can't I guess what this is? Folk singer Guthrie, Arlo Guthrie, where the wild things are. There we go. Okay, non-clerical is lay, not a member of the clergy. Approaching is near to, I suppose. Interior style would be your decor, home decor, for instance. Clammy. Here's Johnny, announcer. I don't know. Announced for Johnny Carson, but I don't know who that was. Measure against, compare to or something? Yeah. Ruckus could be an ado, like a big trouble. Scrumdiddlyumptious could be yum. Designated HMO doctor in brief, I don't know. Clammy. This doesn't look right. Here's Johnny announcer. Yeah, it doesn't. Doesn't feel right. Maybe this isn't a do. No, I don't know. Might have something wrong there, but we'll have to come back to it and find out. Sully could be to tar, like, or to mar. You could you could totally sully someone's reputation, tar it or mar it. I think. Big name in movie theaters. Is it Regal? Yeah, Regal. Surprisingly enough, took turns, rotated. Middle abbreviation is center. Jonah and the Whale. Not the Great Gatsby. That doesn't make any sense. Here's Johnny announcer. I don't know. Rush uncontrolledly. Careen, yeah. Sully, yeah. Mar or tar. Oh, is it Ed McMahon? Was that who did that? I didn't even know that. So Scrumdiddlyumptious, I guess it's just Okay. Primary care physician. That's something. Could that be right here? So clammy is damp. Yes, a ruckus is an ado after all. Ed McMahon, great. Surprisingly enough, don't know. Noted Art Deco designer Erte, artist, and then designer. Surprisingly enough, Jonah and the Whale. Where boaters hang with bowlers. Hat something. Hat. Garden of Eden, the something. Crew need an oar to row the boat. Tree branch or power line for a bird. Could be a perch. Vintage Film Channel, TCM, Turner Classic Movies. Or boat, hat. Is this career? Career or careen can both mean this. Where boaters hang with bowlers. Hat trees. Surprisingly enough, no less. Moses parting the Red Sea. It's going to be the again, I assume. Heart of the matter. The meat of it. Is this The Great Gatsby? Why? Sponsored spots are ads. Why is that? Why? First year West Pointer. I don't think that's right. Is it? Most common last name in Somalia. That's interesting. First year West Pointer. Is it Ali? Subject for Van Gogh. Flower? Or self? Spanish she. Ella. Ballet bend is a plie. Kristen Wiig of Bridesmaids. Get the better of is 1964's Nobel Peace Laureate for short. Martin Luther King Jr. Get the better of is to lick someone. Slushy brand is icy. Garden of Eden, the age of innocence. There we go. Treat again as a sprain would be to re-ice it. Actress Falco is Edie Falco. Protein building acid, informally an amino. So here we have the third is 3 in Roman numerals, like a monarch. Like Constantinople in 1930 would be renamed to Istanbul. Common bridge bid informally would be 1, I don't remember bridge well enough. 1, I don't remember. Press is iron clothing. Europa, Ganymede, or Callisto vis-a-vis Jupiter, a moon. 1, no. Okay, I hope that's right. Woman honored in John Lennon's Woman, Yoko Ono, of course, the official female solo artist of the New York Times Crossword. 1 making an impression. A minor? That's not right. Get the blank. Finally become aware. I don't know. Something to? A miter is making an impression, maybe? Spore-producing plant is a fern. Hyatt Alternative Omni is a hotel chain. Get the memo. Okay, so 1 making an impression. A mime? Letters on a crucifix, right? INRE. On a Christian cross. 1 making an impression. Is it a mimer? It's a weird word. Subject for Van Gogh is irises. Is that right? Moses parting the. I don't know. I'm not sure that's right. Most common last name in Somalia, right? Well, Ali would work with irises. Let's try it and see. So what's Jonah and the Whale? The Great Escape. There we go. There we go. First year West Pointer. I still don't know what that is. Oh, a plebe, maybe. Moses parting the Red Sea. Oh, mimic. There we go. INRI. Sorry, that was embarrassing. Mistake. Two embarrassing mistakes, but particularly this one. Moses parting the Red Sea is the Prince of Egypt. Olympic blades. Epes. Persian or Abyssinian. Those are cats. Enero a diciembre. A year. Año. There we go. So that's just, January to December is a year in Spanish. Brimless topper would be a beanie, a hat. Domino dot is a pip. Bars legally is a stops. Aurora's counterpart in Greek mythology is Eos, of the dawn. And then lit is a flame or a fire. Yeah. Pressure measure is PSI, pounds per square inch. Words with rabbit or all ears or rabbit ears. Transport around is cart around. This isn't Prince of Egypt. This is the Prince of something. Ingredient in some gels would be aloe, the official medicinal plant of the New York Times crossword. Castle and Hamlet is Castle Elsinore. The Prince of Tides, there we go. That's a book. The Prince of Egypt is that animated film. No Man is an Island writer is John Donne. Is it this way? It's verboten, a no-no. Was over, it ended. Glides high is soars. Title woman in a 1965 Beach Boys hit is Rhonda. One bringing home the bacon is an earner of money. Follows is... No, this looks wrong. Yeah, right. Ha. No, it is right. Ha heeds advice. Follows it. There we go. Okay, not the speediest speed run of all time, but certainly quicker than a typical Sunday solve, which often ends up 20, 30, sometimes even up to 40 minutes on the channel. So there we go. Let's take a quick look at our books of the Bible theme before we wrap up. And as is very common on Sunday, we don't have a revealer in the grid because the revealer is the name of the puzzle itself. Books of the Bible. It's a clever theme that combines, it uses the whole, both halves of this. But we have books, we have novels and their titles, and those are representing sort of notable stories from the Bible. So the 10 plagues, represented by Death on the Nile. Sodom and Gomorrah, represented by A Tale of Two Cities. Samson and Delilah, represented by Dangerous Liaisons. Noah's Ark, represented by Where the Wild Things Are. The Garden of Eden, represented by The Age of Innocence. Edith Wharton there. Moses parting the Red Sea, represented by The Prince of Tides. And finally, Jonah and the Whale, represented not by The Great Gatsby, which would have made no sense, but by The Great Escape. There we go. All right, I like that a lot. I think that's a really nice theme. There we have it. And taking full advantage of the Sunday grid with all of these answers, including this long central answer in the great Where the Wild Things Are. Very, very good. And there we have it. All right, that was the crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back. I will be back tomorrow. I'll solve another crossword quickly on Monday, as I usually do on Monday, so that'll be a typical day. So join me for that, but until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.